Barrier Trio suddenly attack, protecting Mixolydia's needle here. First things first, this thing likes to cast certain PSI techniques, so defense up may not be the best way to go, but it... yeah, just for old time's sake. I don't know how much help it'll be in debuffing its offense. And it has a shield, so let's knock that down right now. Also, the music that's playing in the background is another one of my favorite songs to combo to, which took me a very long time to figure out how to combo to. Now it's struck a defensive barrier pose. So next up we gotta start buffing up our offense. And as soon as I remember the name of this background music, I will tell you. I'm very ashamed that I forgot it anyway. So let's get to debuffing its defense, and then we'll wail away at it. Took me forever to figure out the beat for that song. And it might take me a couple of tries before I can get a decent combo in. Defense up, Omega! Good for you. I'll just debuff the defense again. We actually have some nice amount of buffing to do before we can actually hit this thing physically, so I guess I'll do one more offense up. Kumatora... Let's try... I'm sure defense down will work for me, and then we'll just attack it. Yeah, I'll get it eventually, I'm sure. So it's trying defense up again. As long as you're wasting turns like that, I don't mind, because once we get this last offense buff in, we'll be good to go. So I'll have you knock down the defense, and you guys attack. There we go, 16er. It's very difficult to combo to that part of the song, too, because it's very quiet. And now Thunder Beta! That's gonna hurt. Okay, you probably want to heal up Boney. The others will be okay. Heal up Boney, and on the next turn we'll heal up Lucas. Trying Freeze Gamma! That's gonna hurt whoever. Okay, healing... I know HP is just scrolling down, but I want to make sure we're okay on health. Can't be too careful after Master Ready. And trying Freeze Beta! Great. Now Lucas is just about dead. I think. Heal him up then. Wow, I can't combo anymore. Isn't that funny? Oh, I love my reverse psychology. This thing isn't doing anything too terribly awful yet. It will. And I'll point it out when it does, but it's not right now. VK Fire Gamma, even that's a really powerful attack, but even that's not so bad. Okay, definitely healing, Kumatora. Kumatora, you can heal. It's more important to heal Lucas. Trying Freeze Gam. Oh my goodness, these guys are really going all out. Well, Duster, you're in trouble, aren't you? Because I can't heal you. But the reason I wanted to make sure Lucas was healed was so he could do a healing Gamma on Duster when Duster surely collapses, and I will have So let's life up Boney and use our newly trying defense up Omega. Okay, it's burning off a turn. Newly gained healing Gamma, which will cure Duster's incapacitation. I'm not sure how many HP he's going to get back. I'm sure it's not going to be full, so I'll send a life up Beta his way. Wait until his HP goes up to whatever it's going to be, and I guess I'll just go all out. Drop their barrier pose. You know they're planning something when they're concentrating like this. Make sure everybody is healthy. Okay, do I want to send a heal Kumatora's way, or will she get hit after the fact? No, let's just go all out. Here we go. PK Starstorm. The most powerful PSI technique in the game. Let's go mashing the A button now. We're concentrating again. Keep mashing the buttons. Keep mashing buttons. Tried PK Starstorm, but it didn't have enough strength left. Hurry up before everyone dies. Struck one final pose. Kumatora collapsed. It was spectacular. Just before we died, we got to see the barrier trio strike a pose, and Kumatora is dead. Damn it! Missed out on the experience. I was secretly hoping that she wouldn't. Oh well. Duster needs to catch up to Kumatora anyway. So now that we've finally gotten rid of the barrier trio, we can get to the needle! Oh, come on! Do you have any idea how much effort it took to get to this stupid needle? And we're just going to let them take it. I understand the cinematic reasons and you want to make it look like it's challenging to pull all of these before the pig masks can, and I'm sorry. Lucas, can you just pull the needle now? Do we really have to go through all this song and dance? We know what's gonna happen. Just pull the needle. Yeah. Well, as if there was any doubt in it before. We know who's been pulling the needles for the other side. Oh, so much for that. You see what happens when you just watch video game cutscenes, Lucas? You should know better. The same thing happened on Snowcap Mountain. Why couldn't you just run over? Hey you! Just how long are you gonna sleep there? Oh, sorry, I forgot Your voice was... What happened to your voice?
That was surprisingly disappointing.
Lucas?
Your heart wasn't the one passed on in the Dark Dragon that Masked Man's was.
But there's nothing that we can do about that.
Fate is fate.
But it's odd.
I should be sensing that Masked Man's heart coming from the earth.
But I'm not feeling anything at all.
I'm about to disappear now, so Ocha will take care of the rest.
I instructed him to wait for you at the beach.
You can ride his back all the way to Tazmily.
I'll give you my razor and lipstick. Take good care of them almost as if they were me, because you lost everybody else's. And I think we're gonna need Missy's memento. What do we keep calling it? Memento instead of memento.
Oh wait, I almost forgot something very important.
Could you give this to Ionia for me? And we got a jar of yummy pickles that we're not allowed to eat.
In Tazmily, I believe there's a map-loving and map-owning fellow, yes?
I think he'll know where Ionia's house is.
So hurry there, take this to Ionia.
Oh, I'm disappearing.
Farewell. And remember what it was like walking back from Fire Mountain with very minimal PP? I think we should restore as much PP as we can. So you're good with PP. Magic Tart for you. Kumatora, that's right, you died. I completely forgot that. Okay, let's heal up Kumatora then. Heal up yourself, heal up Kumatora. Don't need it to be max, just sufficient that we won't die. I'd say we're good. Alright, let's make our way back. Not do anything stupid on the way there, because we don't want to die. Kumatora, great time to feel feverish. Thunder is missing a lot more often than I would like it to. A lot more often. Did we ever look and see what was over on this side? Is it worth it? Yeah, I'd say it's worth it. Well, we won't know until we get over there, right? Let's see what's on this little island. Present? Vigor Stick. I assume that's for Lucas. It is for Lucas. Plus 50. That's only 3 more than the spiky weapon, isn't it? Yeah. Well, I guess we can sell that off. Is the Vigor Stick any good for anyone else? Can anyone else use it? I mean, the... What is it? Spiky weapon? Oh, right, Duster. That was the one thing I didn't want to buy for you because you have your mystical shoes. Alright. I'm not dealing with you guys if I can help it. Nope. Not dealing with you. Stay away from me. Stay away. Stay there. Don't come near me. Thank you. You're not welcome. Get it? Unwelcome gust, not welcome? Ha! I made a funny! Can we run through you guys? Not yet. Usually at this point, I've done a lot of grinding to get the mystical gloves for Kumatora. And running dangerously low on health again. Do I want to use you to heal? Let's try alphas. I don't want to run out of PP too often. But usually I have enough experience to dash through the stupid mushrooms. It's very aggravating that I can't, because those are some very weak mushrooms. Oh well, let's see if we can heal up in Mixie's shell. Yeah, got a good number of magic butterflies in there, so I just went back and forth in there twice. I just realized I forgot the Trivia Card 3 underwater. Yeah, maybe I'll show that off before the next episode, but when we go over to where the hot spring was, I think we see why Boney didn't want to go in here. Tainan hot spring further ahead. Be careful not to slip and fall in the sludge. Ugh. No wonder why we smelled. But anyway, here's a hot spring that I'm going to use just because it's here, and there was no reason for me to go back and forth inside Mixie's shell because this thing was here, and I didn't realize it was so close to here. I apologize. Who cares? Now we have to make our way back to the other side of the island so we can get off this place. Never be here again. And try avoiding these guys, seriously. At this point, you're better off trying to avoid these guys. Because there really isn't a point of facing them again. And unless you want to grind for the mystical gloves, which I just so happen to be lucky enough to grab without having to actually grind for them. But usually the first thing I do after I beat the barrier trio is grind for those mystical gloves. So let's actually heal up you, heal you, heal you. Those things really, really love breathing fire and calling for help. Those battles can be more difficult than you might expect.
And you may be better off just nuking everything with PSI attacks at this point, because there's no advantage to fighting them. I guess we'll heal off Duster's fleas then. There's no reason to keep him long. And once we get through this screen here, and more Monkalruses, we'll finally reach the opposite end of Tainan Island and be able to get off this stinking rock. Remember this sign? And remember the frog that was in the snake? What's he doing out? I'm the frog that was inside the snake. The snake and I talked things over and I decided to go back outside. So now we're both in our natural states. Do you need something? No thanks. Oh, good to know that he didn't eat you, buddy. I love you too much. And it's Ocho! Hey, buddy! Mixolydia instructed me to take you back to Tazmily. I know I'm an octopus, but please get on. Sure. You're an octopus taxi, why wouldn't I get on? And I'm sure as hell not going to walk all the way to the bottom of the ocean. Well, I have to get the trivia card, but there's nothing to hold on to, but hold on tight. I promise that'll be the first thing I do in the next episode, is go back under the ocean and grab trivia card 3. I don't think I ever actually go down to get it, but it's probably in one of those areas with the ladders that I pointed out that I said there's nothing interesting in them. I'll show you, though. Good work today. Yeah, good work today. See you later. Those things talk? They're alive? And I let them kiss me. I feel violated. But regardless, we've arrived back in Tazmily. Thank you, Ocho. Now then, if you'll excuse me... And things don't sound as cheery as they used to, and Bronson is a little burnt here. So let's get a little R&R with him. And before we head off to see what's happened with Tazmily in the last however long it's been since we've been exploring for the needles, this is UniversalGiant. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.